Hi, how do you gather every possible insight from your customers and bring it into your company? And then once you do, how do you get those insights to all the different places where it can really do some good? That's a really great question. I'm Mark Boundy in Radical Value. I proposed an approach. And on my podcast, the last 2 weeks, I've actually had guests that represented two different schools of thoughts on this. Last week, I had David Petz, who comes from a very traditional organization, and he believes that sales is the primary information gathering organ of the company, and that insights are recorded, and then there are processes, formal processes to disseminate the right insights out to people. The following week, this week, I had Jeroen Kortout, who's the co-founder of SalesFlare, a CRM organization or CRM provider for small businesses. Jeroen actually has the same silos, the same organizations in his company, small company, so fewer silos, but he believes that everybody should touch the customer. Even his developers are required to rotate into a customer support role where they appear to the customer as a customer support hero, which is supportive to the customer, but that means the developers are actually belly to belly with a customer, talking with them, understanding their world, understanding their needs. Pretty valuable stuff for our software developer to be imagining new features, new capabilities for software. So two very different approaches, and it's hard for me to say which one's right, which one's wrong. I personally come from entrepreneurial background in some of my past, where I saw that Jeroen's and the SalesFlare approach works really well. But let me hit you with some math to tell you why I think so. I've been in some very structured, very siloed organizations, and I have come to believe that silos, any two given silos, are the design. When you design two silos into your company, you've designed a crack for things to fall between. And the number of cracks increases exponentially. When you have one silo in your company, there's no cracks. Two silos in your company, one crack for things to fall through. Three silos, three cracks, six cracks, 10 cracks, 15 cracks, 28 cracks. When you have only 7 silos in your organization, there's 28 places, 28 ways, 28 interfaces that can be interrupted. And you can define processes where things go really well between those silos, but anytime the world changes, anytime the world gives you something unanticipated, those processes can start not fitting. Those processes can start failing. So I don't think that there was ever any process created so well that it could fit into every possible situation. When your company is stable and nothing's changing, you can write processes to do the same thing over and over. But a process that makes your company really good at doing things repeatedly makes it really bad for you to do something unrepeatably, something new, because your people are too used to processes for doing the same thing. So you actually become worse at doing new things. Something to think about. Call me if you want to talk about it more, or you can email me at mark@boundyconsulting.com. Thanks and have a great day.